We stand at last on the cusp of interstellar travel, but before we can do that, we need to figure out why our bountiful and mostly healthy resource outpost, which we just left, is having trouble offloading its titanium surplus. Yeah, I don't know either. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Dyson Sphere Program in our Alpha Andromedae series. So let's get back up to full speed here. Notice how easy it is to reach maximum speed now that we have deuterium fuel cells. It's really the first interplanetary trip that we've taken since building those cells, and we're now just zipping back and forth. And of course, we're not even warping yet. So we're passing our... So those are inbound transports that we're flying past. Pretty healthy Dyson swarm, but we do still need to address the issue with having a regular supply of those sails. And part of that will be resolved just by virtue of the assemblers that we're in the process of upgrading right now. We resolved a lot of the particle broadband issue. I'm noticing that we're seeing research progress again, so that means some titanium has been dropped off. But yeah, that was a hard landing. It was so hard we didn't even hear it. So we need to figure out what's going on with titanium. How are we looking here? We've got 10 here. That's the fire ice, though. Let's go to our various interplanetary logistic stations and find out. You know, we have 10 there. That's really interesting. And this is the one that's importing titanium, right? It is. It's just that for whatever reason... Is it maybe... Hang on. I've never had this issue before. This is so interesting. I think it's just because I'm bringing in so many items at such a frequency that even all of the transports that I have hooked up are not keeping up at present. That's so interesting. So I guess what I can do is I can increase the maximum charging power here. And that might help those resources be brought in faster. I might even be able to increase it even more. I've never done that before, but it seems like if these ships are having trouble keeping up, I'll increase the maximum charging power of... I mean, this is our primary import station. So let's just power it up, basically. Let's give it some additional juice. And what's going on over here? Just low on titanium. Yeah. So being out of titanium is a real bummer. Let's see. I'm dropping off that titanium there, so at least these buildings can run for a moment. But I need to be able to bring more titanium in and keep it. So the other obvious solution here is to go ahead and set up an additional export apparatus on Alpha Andromedae 3, which we have not yet had a reason to visit, but it does have 13 million frickin' titanium. So I think now is the time. I think it's probably past time that we go ahead and incorporate that into our thinking. Let me momentarily... Let me grab some... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. Just, I stepped away for a minute, and now I have a ton of these. That's phenomenal. So let's go ahead and build a few more of these. Still in the process of fully upgrading all of our old assemblers. They were Mark II, now they're Mark III. But this will make everything a lot faster. And actually, one thing I want to make faster... There's an argument that this is the very first thing I should have upgraded. Let me see how many of these I have. Oh good, I've got like almost 20 and climbing. So let's increase the speed at which we are creating proliferator paint. All freaking 10 of those assemblers just got upgraded. Let's increase the rate at which we are producing deuterium fuel rods. Deuteron fuel rods is technically what they're called. not deuterium. Same with hydrogen. And yes, by the way, you can upgrade smelters. The upgrade just is a lot more advanced, and we're not there yet. All right. That series of upgrades that I just did, that was a big deal, because that's the production chain that we've been working on. Now, granted, that's going to chew through our titanium faster, which is unfortunate. Okay, need to grab more particle broadband before I can do that again. Thankfully, I have plenty. Alright, so how are we doing on titanium? I see 765, and it looks like more titanium is being transported actively right now as we speak. I'm so fascinated by the fact that, yeah, that's so interesting. I've never seen an issue with... It's like an overload. It makes perfect sense. It's something that almost is more... Like, as a newer player to Dyson Sphere Program, you would automatically think that that's something that would happen. Like, okay, if you have enough goods being imported to a planet, but only so many ships bringing it back and forth, it stands to reason that every now and then you might kind of have a bottleneck where you can only bring so many goods at once, and one of them might suffer. But I just, especially with titanium, I can't remember the last time it happened. Maybe I've just been lucky. That's entirely possible. It's just weird, because the game, as I've talked about so much, is just so well made. Things like that seem kind of uncommon to me. So it's clearly like almost unbelievable, but it's obviously happening. All right, so let's go ahead and reconnect this. So we are going to let this flow freely again. So particle broadband will now resume funding the production of information matrices. We have a good backstock of them as well, which is nice. We don't have any backstock of structure matrices because of our titanium shortage. So that's also stopping our research from really actively moving forward. Okay, this is interesting. Look at this. We're starting to get a backup in our energetic graphite storage. You know why? Because everything else is full. That's going to be a problem. So you know what I'm going to do? I can't believe I'm going to do this, but it makes sense to do this. It makes a lot of sense, actually. I'm going to export the energetic graphite. So we have this massive storage apparatus that we've started here. Let's see, what's the best way for me to get it out of here? Oh god. This is bad. Hang on, can I maybe move you a little closer there? No, I can't. Damn. Hang on, I bet I can place you a little bit better, though. Yeah, I can put that there. Okay, so... Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. It's not ideal, but it will work. Alright, I'm just going to bring an export line. It's so convoluted and ridiculous, but I'm just going to bring it over here. Let's see, best way for me to bring it across... Just all the way around, I guess. See, now it's almost... Well, I do want... I want it to come from that very back storage, so I'm passing another storage here, and you're like, man, that's redundant. But that's not the final terminus. I want the final terminus of the current system to be the point where I'm getting this feed from. If that makes sense. So... Okay. So that's plugged in. Let's let them finish up. And now all we need to do, let's make sure the entire line is done. It is, because we're just at that point where my bots work so fast. And let's import, or rather, let's drop some stuff onto this line from it. And now what we can start to do is store energetic graphite there. I think we can probably do a lot better. I don't know. It might be dumping it fast enough. But I can see at least one additional helpful placement here. Yeah. Yeah. This'll do. It's a little bit nuts, but it'll do. Alright, so what we'll do, here's a little trick here if you've never done this before. I want to have 3 sorters coming out onto this line, like that. And then we're going to have the line climb. Oh wow, it's going to fit out perfectly like that. Alright. Have the line climb through, then back around. So notice that I'm able to connect it without the sorters doing anything janky. All 3 of the sorters are the same length, next to each other like so. There we go. Because I built the 3 lines first before I built the curve. If I had tried to build the curve first, then this sorter would not have placed evenly, but it's fine now. So it's actually outputting faster than it's inputting here. That's a really messy setup, but I kind of like it, I'm not going to lie. So now we have a dedicated source of exported energetic graphite just to get rid of and help power additional buildings on other planets. So with that being set up, it should be fairly easy. Let's go ahead and get some ingredients to make some new interstellar logistics stations. We need steel and we need, ironically, titanium. Oh, the irony is not lost on me. Okay. We have titanium here? No, we don't. We have no titanium. Okay, so maybe what I can do is I can just go there and get it made. Or I can grab some from Alpha Andromedae 4. Yeah, so I've got everything I need to make. I just need to make 1. Yeah, I have everything I need, actually. I just need... What do I need to make the ships? That's the other thing. I've got everything I need for those too. Yeah. I love the logistics system. Holy crap, this is spoiling me rotten. Okay. Well, with that, I'm just going to go get the titanium directly, and let's head to Alpha Andromedae 3. This is a treat, because we've been waiting to make this planet useful for the longest time, and there's finally a purpose to importing from Alpha Andromedae 3, and that's to guarantee that we have titanium at all times. By the way, really huge technology we're just about to unlock. Because of the pause due to the titanium shortage, there's not a steady flow, but we're 44 spots, 44 cubes. What's that? Trying to remember. Energy matrix, structure matrix, and what's the original matrix called? It's been so long. Electromagnetic matrix. All right, let's go all the way up to full speed. We'll do a quick pass by Alpha Andromedae. Oh, wow. Did you see that? This thing just completely pulled me to a stop. I thought I was going to be able to get by it. Nope. That thing's got quite the gravitational pull. Alright, keeping an eye on the energy situation. Approaching Alpha Andromedae 3. Yeah, this is just going to be a raw titanium export planet. Nothing else but titanium for now. And lots of it. We'll refine it there, same as we're doing on Alpha Andromedae 4. But we just need some additional titanium to be brought in, period. Go ahead and queue up 10 of those. Easy enough. Man, finally. All right, Alpha Andromedae 3. Let's land. I think we just landed next to a bunch of titanium. Yes, we did. Wow. I think we landed in one of the biggest concentrations. Yeah, that is the single biggest concentration of titanium on the entire planet. We just landed right smack in the middle of it. Cool. All right. Well, I only need to mine one of these at a time, so I'll start with the biggest one. And we're going to set up 3 miners, but I want to make sure that they are... Maybe we'll even... You know what? We can set up 4, probably. You know? No, let's just do 3. Let's keep it simple. Okay, so which power type is ideal here? Wind and solar are equivalent. So I've got... Nice. Satellite power distribution. That came at a good time. We're not going to use it here, but we'll be able to use it on Homeworld quite soon. So let me head here. This is just going to be enough to get the planet going. Oh, you know what? I've got a blueprint. Let's use it. No! Oh, damn. That was not intentional. Okay, well, I didn't space that properly. That hurts my soul. Alright, so we have to go find the one that I didn't space properly because I got too excited. Where is it? Should be visually obvious. Oh, come on. Where is it? No, don't build any of those. I need to delete them all. Oh, you're so rude. Why can't I see it? There it is. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I see you trying. Don't you dare. I don't want you to build any of those. Thank you. So dramatic. All right. There's that. There's that. Gonna space these a little bit more carefully. But again, once this is set up, we'll start importing energetic graphite and burning it for fuel. So that'll be fun. Shift enter. Okay, it looks like we might be out of our... Yeah, we are. But this is enough to get us going, so I will live with it. Look at how quickly they move now. It's just glorious. I can even stay floating and just, like, look at the view. I love how the clouds are truly different on every single world type. And I can't wait to see how they differ when we start seeing truly different planets. Okay, so now I probably... Yeah, I don't have any more. Do I have the means to make more? No, I don't. I don't have any copper. I could probably get copper. But that's enough to get us started. So where's that massive titanium? Well, I did actually build the mines, didn't I? So let's find the mines. Huh, I thought I could rotate the view around the planet. Oh yeah, that's right. Using the left mouse button. Okay. Or the middle mouse button. Oops. Alright, so... There they are. They're right there. Okay, so they are in range of the ring. It's not going to be permanently powered, but I don't need it to be permanently powered. I don't. It's fine. I just need it to be powered long enough for an import to arrive. Rapidly approaching the equator here. There we go. All right, so those are operating now. So let's get... I have one splitter left. Wow. Again, because I'm using the splitter, all three of those mines are going to contribute to the main line at an equal rate, which I find advantageous, personally. Okay, so now let's do things a little bit differently than we did on the previous setup. What we're going to do is go east-west like this. And for now, we'll start with just 3, 4. Let's do all 10. Glorious. Okay, and with that, also that is probably all the titanium that I need. And then some to actually build this thing. Yep, perfect. So let's build just the one. This will be kind of interesting because since the ring doesn't go all the way around the planet yet, I've never had a situation where the station could shut down while there were ships en route. I don't imagine that that would actually cause a problem, but I genuinely don't know what will happen. I have no idea, so we'll have to find out. All right, so there's that. Yeah, so it's currently... Yeah, we're going to have to cut back on the charging power of this. And plug those ships in. This is going to be a remote supply. So we're already providing some additional... Yeah, it's already being offloaded. Yeah, you're seeing a ship leave. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. So now we have a lot more titanium production happening, and we can also go ahead and begin to import this. And because we have... Do I have any more? Okay, I actually don't have the means to make that many thermal power plants right now. Or do I? Hold on. Hold on. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I have the means... Oh my god, I can make more solar... Yeah, I forgot about my inventory. Holy crap. Hold that thought. Stop everything. Stop frickin' everything. Now, wait a minute. Why can't I... Oh, I need frickin' rings. That's right. All right, so for one resource, I actually need to find true iron. Although what I can do now... Because I can go ahead and at least queue up some stuff here. Let's grab that. Iron, where are you? There's some. It's not a big deposit, but we'll go with it. So I need to make some magnets with this in order to produce what I need for these basic thermal power plants. Which I don't mind, it's fine. I don't want to have too many of them. I don't need that many of them, but let's just go ahead and mine this quickly. Okay, that should be enough. By the time we get back over there, by the way, is this? Oh no, that's liquid water. Interesting. I wasn't sure if it was going to be frozen or not. It's definitely frozen. So we still have a bit of a power situation here because this is such a demanding situation right now. We do have lots of energetic graphite in transit though, which is funny to me. So let's go ahead and put some here. We want to have the energetic graphite offloading to about there. All right, now I don't know why you're doing... Oh, okay, I see why. Can I just put... Yeah, let's put all that back for a moment. That's one of the things I'm getting used to with the logistics system. It's just something that you have to constantly, you know, keep an eye on. I'm not quite accustomed to it. The possibility that, like, your inventory might be full because you're currently building things that were... The possibility that your inventory might be full because you pulled things that were stashed in your logistics slots. You pulled them into your inventory, and then you said, build me a bunch of things. Sometimes you might even have stuff in your inventory slots because the bots have brought you additional things. This happened a bunch earlier in the series, and it's just an adjustment at this point for me. It'll get better, but for now it's quite a lot to adjust to. I think... There's the energetic graphite. This should solve the power issue. Oh yeah, definitely solving the power issue rapidly. That's fantastic. And it'll start burning down some of the excess fuel that I have. So, all right, I don't need any more mini fusion power plants, but that's literally all the power plants that I have. Whoa. Well, this is working. It's clearly working. I'm going to go ahead and just pop some more titanium in there directly. And so that we don't have that issue that I just tried to describe and failed horribly until redescribing it. Let's go ahead and put some more things away. It is a newer system, though, and they've done a good job at refining the existing systems that they have. So the possibility that they could improve that going forward, I would say, is pretty high. Now, what do I need? In order to make these. Ooh, frame materials. I have the resources that are required for that. But I would need to get those... Okay. Yeah, we've got some more mass production to work on. And also, we are very close. We are, it looks like 4 technologies away from unlocking warp technology, actually being able to warp. We've unlocked the ability to build warpers right now, and we have the ability to build strange matter, which we haven't done anything with particle colliders yet, but we have access to particle colliders. They're very big, very power-draining structures. And so we'll have to keep an eye on opportunities to build those in the next episode or two. But what we'll be able to focus on, as I mentioned, is, and as I've been mentioning for the last 2 or 3 episodes, the very next major objective that we have is finally getting to travel to an outlying star system. Most of the nearby star systems, there is a big red star over there. I can't wait to visit V648 Cassiopeia. So that's going to be fun. But we just get to go to another star and find a whole new set of planets, find new rare resources, which we can import on an interstellar basis. And it just opens up Dyson Sphere Program to a degree that you can't even begin to imagine. And it's really the moment that the game truly hooked me, even beyond that story that I told earlier in the series about catching up with my resource ship when it got sent on an interstellar trip without a warper, which you can totally do. I think the moment that I first warped in Dyson Sphere Program was the biggest hook as I played the game for the very first time. And it's probably true for most of us. That would be an interesting thing to talk about in the comments. For those of you, whether you're not new to this genre, maybe you're a Factorio player, maybe you're a Satisfactory player, or both, what was the moment for you when you were playing Dyson Sphere Program that you knew that this was a really big new game and that was going to take up a ton of your time and attention? What was the hook for you? I'll be curious to see your comments once this episode airs. All right, let's crater. And we're back. Oh, what's going on here? It looks like we might have a bit of a fuel shortage, which isn't a huge surprise. But let's figure out why that is. Is it because this line just needs to be flipped? Probably. So let's do that. And that will, I mean, at this point we don't need those power plants running to keep everything powered, but we do need them to keep burning fuel off. So I might be able to revisit in the coming episodes just how many of those power plants I have. By the way, look at this. I've already got 2 of these towers full of hydrogen. So this is not going to work as a permanent fix to our hydrogen surplus. But there are some additional things that I can build. Wow, look at all these bots. Additional things that I can build that will actually function in that regard. So, lots of progress to make. Interstellar travel inching ever closer. And at that point, we have an entire star cluster to explore and beyond. Oh, look, what's that? Neutron star. Where's the black hole? Real quick. There it is. It's not even that far. It's 13 light years away. 4 hours, 26 minutes if we went at sublight. That's how long it would take to travel to that star in real time. That's like flight simulator travel times. That's a little bit much. But with that, we'll go ahead and stop this one here. In the next one, we'll further our progress towards the final matrix. Well, there's 2 more matrix cubes. There's the gravity matrix, and then there's the white cube, which the name of which escapes me at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, it's the universe matrix, which actually requires... not only do you need a bunch of them to get them built at all, to get them researched, but you need electromagnetic matrices, you need energy matrices, you need structure matrices, you need information and gravity matrices combined, along with antimatter, which we haven't even touched yet, to build just one of these cubes. You think we've built complicated resources at this point, produced complicated resources. No, we're nowhere close. It just gets more and more intensely satisfying as at the same time it gets more and more intimidatingly complex, but it's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at noon, US Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think. Now we'll see you next time.